views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff and management of WWDB-TV.
As you can see, today we're celebrating that life is a beach.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Great.
Oh, comfy and cozy here at the beach.
We're babes at the beach. Babes on video, babes go video, babes go on vacation.
And babes in Voiceland.
Babes in Voiceland, go video on vacation.
Fun. and since we're at the beach, I have a surprise for you. Since we're at the beach.
You got a surprise for us?
Beth is full of surprises.
I can only imagine what is in her magic cooler.
Oh, hell, she's got cups.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
cup
Cups.
A cup for me.
A cup.
Oh, so let's
How
see.
can you go to the beach without wine?
Oh my.
And she brought the kind I can drink.
I did.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bethy.
One for Beth and Terry, one for Diana.
Little red for them.
Well, she's very prepared.
Little blush for me.
I
She's
am.
always prepared.
I gotta find
And
the
that's one
opener.
of the hardest parts, though, is getting ready to go on vacation.
Oh
and
my
to be
God.
ready to go, right?
Oh my God. I love being on vacation. I hate getting ready for it.
Well, while you two talk about getting ready for vacation, I'm going to open the wine.
Ooh, alrighty.
And if anyone
Okay.
out there would like to join us, go grab yourself a glass and
Come back.
pour it.
Or go cup.
Pause us and then come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so you were talking about how you don't like getting ready to go on
Oh
vacation.
my God, it stresses me out. I'm a lister. I have to make lists, okay? So I'll have my list, and then I walk around and I check things off, and then I overpack,
Uh-huh.
which means it's a good thing I go to the gym, or I wouldn't be able to lift my dang suitcase. And then it's just ridiculous. You end up wearing 1/3 of what you've brought, but you have to bring all the, it drives me crazy.
Okay, I have asked a question.
What?
When you're going on vacation, I want to answer from each of you.
Okay.
Oh, my wire's showing.
Pop quiz.
Sorry. My mic wire's showing. How soon before you go do you pack?
Oh my gosh. I start thinking about it, and if I know I need to wash certain things, it's usually the night before though. And I want to just throw everything together in one suitcase because I don't want to pay for all the extra suitcases or it to be too heavy. And then I tell myself, well, you know, if I forget something, I'll borrow something or I'll buy something.
Right.
Hence why I'm in Beth's shirt now, because I didn't bring the right one. The only reason I'm not in white and they're all in white and I'm in blue, because I underpacked.
Oh my
And I had
God.
to borrow.
Okay,
But it
so
works, you
getting
know?
to the studio, I felt like a pack mule because I had all these wardrobe changes because we didn't know what would look good on camera and
That's
what
true.
would not.
That is
so
true.
there was all that stress, and we're texting back and forth getting ready to come to the studio, and I'm starting to feel the same level of stress that I get when I'm packing to go on a damn trip, which I
it doesn't
always want to be packed a few days ahead of time, but like my dear friend Terry, I usually end up the night before packing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
You
with
know
your
what?
list?
Me too. Now, I have friends that seriously start like a week, 2 weeks ahead. How
I don't
can
have
you do
enough
that?
clothes.
No.
All my clothes would be in my suitcase. I'd be without
I
clothes.
just,
That
that
wouldn't
night
work.
or the morning, I'm glad you guys
Yeah.
feel the same way.
We'd like to hear from you guys, and we would like to know about your packing escapades. So if you would tag us at babesinvoiceland@gmail.com.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit of your favorite or unfavorite stories about preparing for vacation. We would love to read some of your foibles on air.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes, it
we
would.
could read some of those.
When I was working back in my career days, my staff always knew, without me even telling them I was going on vacation, that I was going on vacation. Because I usually have about 10 things going at once. And when they would walk in my office and see that my desk, credenza, and everything were perfectly clear, they knew I was leaving.
Right,
and I didn't
right.
cheat, you guys. I didn't like hurry up and put stuff away, shove it in a drawer, put it in a cabinet. I actually got all the crap done before I left, and that's how they knew.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of work, though.
It is.
For me, just to get to go on vacation to sit and relax is like doing 2 jobs before you go.
To sit and relax.
You know? Yeah. But like you said, you got to get the job all taken care of, the house taken care of, the kids, the dogs, you know, weeks ahead of medication to make sure nobody runs out while you're gone.
Here's to all our listeners.
Okay, here's to our listeners.
And to
Cheers.
relaxing.
And to relaxing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cheers. That's good.
This is a fun way to do a show.
It is good.
So speaking of clothes,
I'm working on my tan over here.
we're going to tell you why we had such a hard time getting our wardrobe for today. We can't wear anything green. Do you know how many Hawaiian shirts have green? I actually had to get this from my husband, Grady, if you want to know the truth. All my shirts have green. Why, might you say, can't you wear green? Some of you already know we shoot on green screen.
She's lifting the veil. Oh, no.
So right about now,
Our beach is gone.
our beach is gone, and we're showing you what we really look like sitting here. And through the magic of technology and Final
It
Cut
is
Pro,
Back.
Wow.
Now,
so was that fun? I hope so.
we
We
didn't
need
mean
to
to
hide
burst
from
your
the sun
bubble.
now.
but this is the virtual reality, the world that we're living in, right? You honest to God don't know when you're looking at something anymore if it's real or if it's a special effect.
Right.
Okay, when you're watching a movie, all the CGI stuff that they do, and they make things look real, whether it's an animal or an alien or
But it's so
or a
cool.
transformer.
Yeah,
or,
how they
It's
enhance
so
the
cool.
performers. It's just crazy.
You know what?
You don't even have
Some
to have
of
a real
these-
hat. They probably would.
That's
They can
right.
put
We-
one in for me,
I
right?
wonder if we could
Take my
put a
hat
hat on you. But I mean, over the last few years, I've learned so much about this. If anybody watches a race show called The Hub, it's on every day. Grady's glued to it. And their first show this season, they showed they are in a complete green room. Floor, ceiling, it's just totally green. And they showed how through the magic of technology, they put all the, backgrounds and the cars. It's really fascinating to me.
It is.
I tell you, if the people back in the 60s could see what they could do now with technology, they'd be blown away. It's really cool.
Well, they
Even
were
the
blown away
80s.
in the 60s. They were really blown away in the 60s. But
Speaking of that,
what?
speaking of that,
Speaking of that,
Uh-oh.
all right, are
Yeah.
we done with technology? Because I have to say something very cool.
Well, we can always get back to technology. I mean, there's so much
we
to
can
say about
reopen. We can leave that tab open,
and come
we
back
can
to
return to it.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
have
Okay.
a visual aid, but
gotta
I don't
see
know
this.
if I can show it to you.
Why?
This is an AARP magazine, but there's green on it. See, if you wear
Guessing our
green
age,
on
right?
green screen, it'll just wash out, or the background will be on your shirt, whatever.
Hey, can you pop it up behind us?
Who? I am. Yes.
Oh, cool.
I'll pop it up behind us right now. I'll take a picture. I'm going to show it even if it pixelates a little, but who would think an
Just think you're
AARP
tripping.
magazine would have a marijuana leaf on it? I mean, AARP.
I would think that.
It makes sense.
Well, but back in the day, you wouldn't, because
oh.
you thought of that as all old people, but now it's us.
But those people that used to smoke that stuff are now the old people, so
That's
it
true,
makes
they
sense
are, right?
That's so
Absolutely.
true.
that they would
Absolutely
have
they are.
marijuana on their magazine.
Here's to
because-
all of us who are now members of AARP that now have a marijuana leaf on our magazine. Who would have thought?
I don't know, because back in the day when I had my jeans, I got to bring those in one of these days. We'll talk about the jeans again. I had these awesome hip hugger Levi bell-bottom jeans.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And they got worn because I wore them for a long time. But I used to embroider stuff on them. Okay. And one of the things that I
People don't do
embroidered
that
was
anymore.
a sun
Okay.
with a joint hanging out of its mouth with a wisp of smoke curling up to the sky.
Ooh, your mom
So-
let you do that?
She didn't know.
Oh.
She just
let
thought
you
it
do
was
that.
artistic. Wait, my 16th birthday,
Yeah.
my mom threw me a surprise party with my best friend.
Right,
I don't know how they
right.
ever did it. She got me the sheet cake. Guess who was on the sheet cake? The Zigzag Man.
What? Your
My
mom,
mom
did that?
knew that it was like a popular thing. She didn't know what it was, but it was a popular thing. So she put the Zigzag Man on my damn cake. I'm gonna have to give you a photo. You can pop it up. My hand to God, you guys.
I got to see this. Yeah. Let's put
My
it
mom
up.
was hip and she didn't even know it. But see,
That's
I'm
funny.
keeping my
Crazy.
shades on. I should take them off because now I'm the only one. But back in the day, if I was indulging, I'd have to keep these on.
Yeah.
But just to let you guys know that I'm straight.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. Now they have gummies.
Oh, you
well,
know
here living
what?
in Las Vegas, they have
Everything.
marijuana in all different kinds of forms. They have the gummies, they have chocolate
Yeah.
bars, they have like a root beer drink. And the only reason that you guys are looking at me like, how do I know all this, right? I had friends coming in from Michigan a couple weekends back for
Yeah.
a wedding.
Yeah.
And when people come to Vegas, they're like, oh, Vegas, it used to be gambling and the chicken ranch and
now
all that
it's,
kind of stuff.
yeah,
Now
dispensaries.
it's dispensaries. Now it's the marijuana, and they go and
Isn't
buy
that amazing?
so much.
We say as we drink wine.
Vegas has everything. You know what? I love living in Vegas. You love this town.
I really do.
Well,
If
and they-
you've never been, come to Vegas. And you know what? Send
Come
us
say
an
hi.
email. Let us know you're coming.
absolutely.
Oh, wait.
What?
Let us know where you're staying. We can show up in our snazzy T-shirts.
We could.
And you could have a picture with us. You could do a selfie with the babes. How
great
cool would that
idea.
be?
Ooh, how fun would that
Then
be?
we would
Selfie
put you
with
up
the
on our
babes.
website
Yes,
Yeah.
we would.
and our Facebook page.
We can do that.
Unless somebody doesn't know you're coming here and you don't want them to know, but that's another story.
Yeah.
But we would do that. It would be really cool.
We could totally do that.
So gummies. We're on the subject of gummies.
We were on the subject of gummies. Well, the idea being that when people come, they don't realize how the new stuff impacts them, that it takes a while for you to ingest it and
I
to
did
see
not
what
know
happens.
that.
They just down it all. They think it's like the old days when you used to smoke and it was an instant high. But if you're eating things, it takes a while to metabolize and get in your system. And so they tend to overdo. And they don't get the red eyes like they used to get when you smoke.
She sounds like she's speaking from experience.
I did not know this.
Having witnessed
okay?
it, not having indulged.
I'm just saying the
If any
friends
of my little
leave.
nieces and nephews are
Yeah.
watching, I did not know this.
I do lots of research. I just like
She's a
research.
teacher.
I'm
She's
a
a
teacher.
teacher.
Yeah,
She's a
I like
teacher.
to know how things work and what happens, and I ask lots of questions. I drive my friends crazy with the questions. It's like,
That's
well, what
cool.
happens when you do this? Well, did you try that? You know, and I just have to know. I'm one of those inquiring minds, and I just need to know.
But wouldn't it be wonderful, literally, seeing as we're at the beach and stuff, and we have our wine, which is kind of old school. I could picture myself maybe indulging the old-fashioned way. A little smoke here. And then I could just do this, and then I could just do this.
Sun feels so good.
Oh,
I love the beach. And I think it's time to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hey, Diana, check this out. Look how many hits we're getting on YouTube.
Oh my God, this is so exciting!
Oh, let me see. Can you believe how much attention our show's getting? Babes Go Video, it's rocking.
Yeah. And our sponsors are loving it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe we
they
should tell
are.
everyone out there that we still have a few spots open for some sponsors.
Well, Diana, I think you just did.
I did, huh?
She did. Seriously, if you have a business and you'd like to sponsor Babes Go Video, please contact us at babesinvoiceland@gmail.com.
We can't wait to welcome you to the family. So, all this talk about legal and illegal substances and indulging back in the day kind of, made me need to put these on because remember when your eyes used to get really red? So I'm just kind of like still with the groove on this. And I kind of got the munchies.
Her eyes are not red. She's
I kind of got the munchies
neither
right
am I.
now, so I'm thinking maybe lunch after we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, they're not red. I'm taking them off. Okay, so we were talking about the good old days when we used to need to put on our sunglasses after we indulged because it was
Some of
usually
us.
smoking it. But you
Yes.
just indulged in a good old days type of a thing.
Talking about you.
I did, and I would love to talk about that. We just had the 50-year reunion. I know that makes me sound really old, but hey, it is
You're
what
not
it
old.
is.
Oh.
50-year reunion from Luther High North in Chicago. It was awesome. I can't tell you how much fun I had. Gary Daniels, thank you for everything you and the entire committee put together. And my best buddies were there. Beezy,
We love Beezy.
Kathy,
Yeah.
Renee,
Yep.
Regina. Did I miss anybody? Me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say Regina?
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah.
You got
Regina.
shout outs.
all these 2 years we've been doing the audio show.
Right.
Has Regina ever listened to our audio show?
No.
No, she hasn't.
But now she loves our video show. Thank you. And we would like it if you'd go back and listen to some of our audio shows.
So you get your shout out, Regina. Regina. Okay, there you go.
Regina, thank you for listening to our video shows, but go back to the audio podcast because we've been doing it for 2 years and we put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, we got almost 100 shows up now, so come on.
But I'm telling you, we had a great time. I mean, we were all crazy. We were at Beezy's house, we were at Regina's house, and then Friday night we had a thing at the bar. Saturday night was the main reunion.
Yeah,
you know.
How many people came?
To the main thing, about 94. And our class was 250.
That's not bad then.
Seriously, 50 of them, unfortunately, God rest them, have passed on.
Right.
And someone couldn't get a hold of. It's amazing. Out of 250 kids, 50 have already passed on.
That's sad, but you know, 50
you know
years
what?
is a long time.
Tom Golds did a beautiful tribute to all those people. That was
that's
his reunion.
nice.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? I got to mention somebody else.
Phil
Battaglia. I got to mention somebody else. My buddy Phil.
Battaglia.
Phil, it was so
Italian?
good to see you, honey.
Battaglia?
And we didn't date in high school, but we were just best friends.
Brady,
We
aren't
really
you glad
were.
she clarified that? Because you were probably a little bit. She had nothing to worry about while she was gone.
Nothing to worry about while I was gone,
Okay,
seriously.
but can I bring this up though?
Yeah.
Because we were just telling Regina that she needs to go and listen to our podcasts.
Yes.
So here's what you guys got to do. You guys can either go on your podcast app on your phone, either Apple or Android phone. They all have podcast app. You can do that. We are babesinvoiceland.com.
Yes.
And you can go to our website. All of our shows are on the website.
Yeah.
And we are at
Everything.
babesinvoiceland.com on the website, okay? So you can go. So Regina and anybody else who hasn't been listening to our audio shows, you guys need to go there.
And you don't need a computer to do this.
No.
And I'm telling you, on my phone, and phones anymore are getting bigger again.
Yeah.
Remember how they were huge in the 80s and then they shrank and now they're getting big again?
Yeah.
Because they got nice little screens on them so you can watch movies.
Yeah.
I can actually see us better on my phone than I can on the
Really?
computer. Yeah, well, when you send me the link, sometimes it doesn't always work, but my phone, perfect. And I've got it with me no matter where I go.
That's cool.
Yeah, it works out really well.
Laughter on the
Did
go.
you see Laughter on the Go? That's why we have audio shows. Did you see that Apple has a new phone out with like 3 cameras in it?
Three
3 cameras.
3 cameras.
in your phone? For what?
No,
One in the front and 2 in the
more
back.
clarity, better No, it's on the back.
All 3 are
I
on the
haven't
back?
gone to check it out yet, but I will do that
Because my chiropractor said he gets a new, I don't know why we're shilling for Apple because I don't have one of those.
I don't
things,
either.
But
My daughter does.
He gets a new one every year. He was talking about the 3 cameras and he
Right.
said they were demoing it. They have a camera in the front, they have a camera in the back, and what it is you can set the camera up and they were doing interviews. So one person's sitting on one side of the
Get
phone.
outta here.
No
With
kidding.
their phone.
And they
I
were
didn't
doing
know
an interview.
this.
A 2-person
You know
interview
what?
with the iPhone just right there.
I have to go to Apple or Sprint
How
this
cool
week
is
and check
that?
this out because with all this stuff I'm doing with the editing and the station, I have got to have this. I have
So maybe we won't need a GoPro.
Maybe we won't.
can just use
Well,
our
you know
phone.
What? Come on, you guys. How much fun would that be to put a video out there that says "Babes GoPro"? Oh my God! Just the title alone would make people come and watch it. Come on, don't take that away from me.
But they don't know what we're planning on doing in addition to the video show, Babes Go Video, and the audio show, Laughter on the Go, Babes in Voiceland.
Yeah.
Diana was going to get a GoPro.
Yes.
And while we're doing the audio only show, GoPro it.
Yeah.
We've been thinking about this
so you
for
can see
a
us
long
do
time.
Babes
it.
GoPro.
Yeah.
And the reason we're going to do it is so that you all can see how the sausage is made, okay?
Yep.
We're going to be in Bethy's kitchen around the table. We're going to be noshing. We're going to be bantering. We're going to be thinking up ideas for the show. Then we're going to go into the dining room where everything is laid out. And we can do our character voices.
We got to.
And
We've
we're going
got
to
to do that.
But we're going to have the
Absolutely.
GoPro. And the GoPro is going to show you how the sausage is made.
Speaking of that, do you hear the voice that Diana is doing right now?
Yeah, it's one of them. One of many.
Yeah.
We have a comedy sketch. Actually, the first one's up. The second one is not yet. It's
Okay.
still in the can.
Oh, our new one.
We have a
Our
new
one.
comedy sketch
That's
called
right.
Rhoda, Belle, and Meg.
I will be Rhoda.
Rhoda.
That makes me Belle.
She's a
Yes,
Southern
I
Belle, and I'm
am,
Meg.
I am.
I'm Meg Wazinski from Chicago. You know, I borrowed
have-
that name from one of my friends.
I'll have to check it
I
out.
borrowed the Wazinski, not the Meg.
But I think it's time for us to go, isn't it? Are we about
Can
wrapping up?
I get a couple of more minutes in?
Okay. Well, I'm just going to sit back here and enjoy the sun.
Enjoy the sun,
I am.
Belle.
I'm going to listen.
What else could we talk about before we go?
No.
What do you feel like besides just drinking wine and being on the beach?
I'm chilling.
I don't really feel like doing much more than drinking wine and sitting on the beach, to tell you
Do
the
you
truth.
need more?
Oh, God, no. You guys, if I start slurring my words, it's not an act because I'm a lightweight.
She is kind of a
and
lightweight.
these guys know
I have to
that.
be-
So
you know, we talk a big game about the drugs and the booze. Listen, we're all kind of lightweights. Well, maybe
That's
not
right.
me so much. I could have
already in the
I could have
zone.
a
She's in
little
the
more
zone.
of this.
She is.
So
Where
when we're at Beth's house making the sausage, I have to do this early in the evening because if I don't, then I can't drive home. So
But you know what? It will be good to have Babe's GoPro because let me tell you, there have been times over the past couple
I'll really
of years
need my shades then.
we are laughing so hard that this one, oh, look what
I have
happened.
to go in the other room.
She either we have to send her to the other room because she's laughing so hard we can't record,
Or on the floor.
she's on the floor.
Yeah.
I need a little more of
And
this.
that's without wine. I'm on the floor. Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, let's see. We talked about AARP. We talked about marijuana a little bit.
Little
We
bit.
talked about the class reunion.
We did.
talked
We
about-
did.
I said hi to everybody. Did I say hi to Phil Battaglia? I
You did.
So-
And then we talked about virtual vacations.
Yeah, we did. And I want to get back to our vacation.
Okay.
Where do you want to go on vacation? Think about it. Where do you want to go next? Where do you want to go next? Let's
Oh,
talk
I'm going to
about
Hawaii
vacation.
in November,
Oh.
y'all.
I
So
love
this is
Hawaii.
like, yeah.
Do you love Hawaii?
I've only stopped there and flew to Australia. I haven't stayed in Hawaii. I haven't been there
We
yet.
had babes
Listen.
go to Hawaii. Babes do Hawaii.
Ooh.
Babes on a cruise. Oh my God.
Listen, usually you say you took the words out of my mouth. You took the thought out of my head.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Listen, what do
Absolutely.
you think we do a Hawaiian cruise? What do you think?
I'm up.
And,
It'll be
and
warmer than the Alaskan
If
cruise
that's
you went on, Terry.
But that was beautiful. It was nice to get away from the heat.
do you know what? We
Leave
checked
Vegas
out the
a little
Alaska
bit.
cruises. They are very, very expensive. Hawaii is a better deal.
Hawaii's cheaper?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, that's what's up
Okay.
next then.
So listen,
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to talk about this off air, maybe when we go have lunch after
Yeah.
this. And let's seriously think of, are we bringing the guys or just
No.
doing
No,
babes?
babes.
No.
Babes.
Sorry, Grady, I tried. Okay, so we're going to do a Babes Go to Hawaii cruise. And we will let you know once we book it. And if you want to book the same cruise and say hi,
I just thought of something. We could
no.
do Babes Go Pro on a cruise.
That's what I
Who
was
is
thinking.
not going to watch that?
God, why didn't we think of that? You know what? I hope you guys have fun with us because we're just three crazy babes having a good time.
are.
You know, that's really all we are, right?
Yep. Oh, and so much more.
That's all there is. And listen, what? Do we talk about shirts?
No.
Shirts? Why do we need to talk
We'll
about
save that for
shirts?
another thing.
We'll save that for another show.
Yeah, because
All
I
right.
think we got to go. I don't know about you.
Yeah, we got to go.
All right.
go.
Okay. Well, listen. Thank you for joining us. Cheers.
Cheers.
If you didn't have wine while we're filming, go have some wine now and think of the babes. And we see you next time.